Fit like a bee, Danny Min here, and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2 on the Liverpool and Manchester Railway. We are going to do some mail today. But first of all, what we need to do is we need to find, first of all, what you need to do is switch off all the gubbins that we don't want or need. Now this is Rocket. What I need to do is find some of the Northumbrian classes, and we need to repurpose them. We need to send some of these back to a depot. Now, we don't have to do this just yet, but what we're going to do is we're going to send some of these back to the depot. We'll give them a fresh lick of paint, and then we'll send them out as freight trains. Now, if we go over here to our glorious Edgehill Trainworks, we've got some trains ready to rock and roll. So what we'll do is we're going to release a couple of the Planet classes. Now, the Planet class was made, some of them were made in 1830, some of them were not released till 1831, but I have the first three, which is the actual Planet itself, the Mercury, and the Mars. That were the two that were released. Now, there was another Northumbrian class, which was the Majestic. So it's actually, the Majestic is down as a Planet class, but it says on Wikipedia listed as 220 an L&M record, but may have been a 022, similar to Northumbrian. So we're basically going to class the Majestic as our Northumbrian. Now we'll get that rolling in just a minute, and we'll release some of the other stuff as well. But what we're going to do is we want to get mail up and running today. So let's walk through mail. Now if I pick a city at random and pick something that allows me to see freight, buildings, freight. Right, so we've got mail in here. Now this residence here will take mail. This is sorted mail. Now in some mods, the mail works different. A house will provide unsorted mail. You pick it up and then you take it to a post office, and then you can bring it back as actual mail or send it somewhere else. So we kind of want to get mail up and running, because that's one of the mainstays of the Liverpool Manchester Railway. Is that it was one of the first railways to do good old mail. So what we are going to have to do is we are going to have to literally create paper so that they can make mail. Now down at Eccles we have a forest. The forest is great because they can then take it over here to the paper mill, which will make paper. Now about halfway down I placed a sort of printing press kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Again, these are food processing plants from the standard game, so the modder hasn't changed it to have its own unique building, which is kind of a shame because it looks weird that mail would come from a silo. And also you've got the new age assets like this road, these curbs, these IBCs, which would not have existed way back in the day. So I've sort of hidden it out here. When we do the Bolton and Lee Railway, trains will kind of pass this, but it'll just be sort of glimpsed through the trees. There won't actually be much to see. I might add some assets round about this area to make it sort of like the older buildings. Now down here at Liverpool, between Liverpool and Everton and Bootle, we have the Everton Postal Sorting Office. Now what we'll do is I have set trucks up here because I didn't realise in Yeo's Senseless Industries mod that the towns themselves did not actually make mail. You have to make mail and send it. So that was kind of a bummer. That's when I realised I had to place a bunch of industries, and we're going to have to sort of set up mail a different way. But we're going to get that rolling today. As you can see, there's a few trucks rolling around, and some of them are going to Everpool and Everton and Liverpool and stuff. But nothing is actually happening, unfortunately. So what we're going to have to do is take mail down to the docks here. We can unload it at Wapping Goods and have trucks come round and do this, deliver it up to here, and then it'll create mail, and then we'll be able to send it back along the line to Manchester, etc, etc. Now there is also a postal sorting office in Manchester as well, because I thought that would be kind of appropriate, but I've not set this one up yet. But yeah, we can take paper back, so we're going to need quite a few trains, but luckily for us, the Stephenson class also released in 1831, and those were generally the Planet class, but built for freight haulage. So we'll get that up and running. So first of all, what we want to do, it's been ages since I've recorded an episode where I've actually built something. So I want a new line, and I want to go from the forestry area here to there. Yes. Now I'm going to paint you a different colour so I can actually see what the hell's going on. Let's have this sort of weird green colour. That's fine. Right, so you're going down there, you go across the road there, and into Salford Central over there. Perfect. Right, so we'll grab a couple of vehicles from we've got a farm here, and yeah, there is some horses lying around because there's a coach works here, so we're going to build, or we're not going to build, we're going to buy escargot. Okay, what have we got here? Right, we've got a few things. We've got the horse drawn. Do they all take wood? That is the thing that I am looking for. All cargo, all cargo, all cargo, all cargo. Excellent. Right, so let's do... Well, some of these are American, but right now the European and American are pretty identical, as you'll see. But we'll get 2 of each. So 1, 2, 3. We're not going to get the Troika because it's kind of not as good. The rest of these are the same. Right, so let's get them rolling. Now I'm just going to place them on line 1. I've not really got a stable naming convention yet, and it's kind of screwing me over because stuff is getting confused real fast. But line 1, okay. So I want this to be freight by road. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to go. See, the problem is truck and train both start with T, and their second letter is both an R. So I can't sort of go TR, because later I'll look at that and go, ooh, freight train, and it'll be freight truck. Freight road. Okay, so F or D, wood, and where is this area? We'll go with Eccles, because I'm pretty sure this is Salford. Okay, we'll go Salford. Freight, road, wood, Eccles. Okay, that's super confusing, but we'll figure it out as we go along. Right, so now what we need to do is wait for them to get up there. I wonder which way they're actually going. They are coming up this way, which is totally fine. Yeah, I think these wagons look kind of more appropriate. That's obviously a bus, and it's got 4 of 4 people. I have set up intercity routes for all of these areas, so they all go somewhere. I have placed as well a crap ton. It's not worked though, because that is still in there. That's annoying. And trees are still building in here. That is also annoying. Damn. Okay, I'll have to figure that out. Yeah, I've got trams running around here as well. Now, someone did mention, could we do like the sort of railway trams? Now, we're going to have street trains, which are basically just trams that go on the road. We can have that, and we will have that. Those will come later on. In fact, for the Manchester mail route, I may get a tram stop in here. And if we go to an actual tram depot, I can buy stuff like this. Well, that's a steam freight tram, but we can have a horse freight tram, and that'll be very cool. So we can get one of them up and running. Does it actually take mail? No, it does not. I kind of just need it to take paper, but it doesn't take that either. That's sad. Okay. This one will take. A small narrow gauge 040T locomotive coupled to a rake wagon. The problem is, this would not have been on the go in the 1830s. It's labelled as 1850. It might have popped up somewhere before then. And it does pretty much take everything. Yeah, but this, I'll get this running on somewhere. In fact, I can use this. Is that clay? It's bauxite. Is that clay? Yeah, that's clay. Right, I can use this to move clay for another line. So we will have horse freight trams. I've got no option though for creating like horse trains on the road. I thought I did download something for that. Buildings, yeah, go to buildings and then passage. Right, we've got tram stops. I don't think they appear till later. Yeah, I do have this, and I do have that in a freight variant. Also, these stations here can also take tram lines, and so can the warehouses. But I think the ones I actually need pop up later on. That's fine. Okay, so have you guys made it out to here yet? First truck is arriving, and there is wood. There's a lot of wood. Okay, it took them quite a while to get up there, so we need to get the next thing rolling. Now, the next thing is going to be paper. So the wood is going to go over there. In fact, I might add one more of each. Right, so one. I don't want to massively overpopulate the roads with horse and wagons because it's kind of naff. It's annoying. But yeah, we'll get them released. Now, the next one, we shall come from here. Now, there's no freight station over here. This is solely passengers. The nearest freight station is somewhere down hither. So we're going to have to take it to the docks, and we're going to have to load it up in there. So, what we need to do is we will have to create a line. A new line. So, this will be Dink. You're going to go in there. I want you to go in one. I don't want you to share with the other guys. Or wait. 1, 3. Yeah, you go in on 2. We'll leave 3. I don't think I'm going to use 3. Unless 3 actually loads round the back. If 3 loads round the back, then that's perfect. What will happen is a truck will get stuck here. No one will be able to get past until it moves. Right. We'll keep you as light green. And then I am going to take you. Now, I can have it come down here. Or I can have it unload over here. Which is closest? You know what? We're going to unload the logs to there. Are we? I think I am. So logs are going to go into there. Okay. Which way do you want to go there? Yeah, I think that is definitely closer than them having them coming all the way down here. We'll use that for mail later. Okay, so the green I selected was that. And this shall be named, so FRD, Freight Road. It's just paper, right? Paper. Paper. And we'll say this is Salford. No, we'll say this is Eccles. Did I say the last one was... What did I say the last one? I said it was Eccles. Because that is actually Eccles Wood. Okay, let's create this one as Salford. Where is it? Where are you? Yeah. Okay. Salford. Excellent. Now, once they are up and running, we are going to need a train. So we're going to have to set the train rolling pretty much right now. Actually, we'll get the road vehicles rolling. In fact, no. Why does that fence not render in? Confused. Okay. It's never done that before. Who knows? Right, so we are going to set the Majestic. Right, so we need to set the Majestic on a route. It's basically going to have to come down hither. And I need somewhere to load. I didn't actually put a truck stop in here, which was, in hindsight, a pretty terrible idea. But let's get one then. So let's go with road vehicles. Now, what we could do is, I like these because I like them for the sort of time and era. Whoa, that's absolutely huge. Right, and all we are, oh god, oh god. Ah, sweet. This building here was a building that was placed by me. So I can literally move it and or delete it. I want this bit of road to be straight. That is going to upset me greatly. I do believe it is in range of the freight station. And the freight station is here. It is not, because that is only connected to the left side. Wait, this is an actual exchange right there? Okay, I don't need this. Yeah, okay. This here, right? I thought this was an asset because I have removed the road to have it blend in, but stuff will come in here and it is connected to that. Okay, so that is pretty much good to go. Now we're going to need a few vehicles running on there, but we'll have to set up the freight line first. Let's go back. So this is freight rail. Now there's a station here, right? You're apparently in range of stuff over that way. Oh crud, this isn't in range. Why are you not in range? Now what I could do is something that I absolutely hate doing, but I might have to do it here, is go into here, streets, we'll take a 3-meter path, right, and try and zip it across there. Right, that will actually work. Okay, so that then extends almost out to there. Almost. Okay, so we're gonna actually have to have them go in at a different place. Huh. Because they won't reach this station. Now, I thought I added a station over here. If I did add a station over here, it would be fine. Let's do that then. So delete that and delete that. So we want to go into here. Buildings. Good old freight. Freight station. Catenary, no. Street access, absolutely. Track length is going to be 160 or 120. It is 120. Pop it down. Right, hold on. Now, what are you colliding with? Now, this one fits in here. Okay. Delete that. Bring this back up. Right, that one now fits in there. Does it look weird? Because these are slightly raised. I don't know why. I am going to have to delete that though. I could probably delete this path, but I'm going to keep it in for the moment. Tracks. Let's make the track speed limit about 20 here, so the train actually has to slow down. And I'm going to bring you... This is going to look strange, right? Is it going to look strange? Alright, go to there. Nah, it looks fine. And then I'm going to push you over into there. Is there a way for you to swing over to both sides? No, but there will be shortly. And it's not going to be there. I kind of wanted to go, yeah, under this. Now that track speed at the other side is 5 miles per hour, so it's going to be dead slow in here. Right, are you now in range of this? It looks like you are not. I was hoping because this was closer, right? So what we can do is grab the path again. Now this path here, right, literally says that people, it's only accessible to people. But in the era of horse and cart, horses and carts will actually try to like cross this area and stuff. It is massively frustrating. Oh, really? It is so close. Right, if I grab you, alright, we'll keep an eye out what highlights when I click you. So you go down there. So this is like sort of gapped around here. This is not actually connected, so I can fix that. Collision, lies, build that to there. It's so close. It just needs to be a little bit more forward, but we can fix that, right? So delete that. I do need them to sort of come in here. So spin that round. There is a random section of grass there. Get you as close to here as possible. Closer. That is as close as she will go. Now what is this? Well, it looks like gravel. So I went to the paint tools. Gravel. I think it's that. Brush size is phenomenally huge. It's not gravel, but it will do. It will be fine. Are you in range, my friend? See, it says it's connected all the way over there. Okay, remove you. Click on that. I don't know if this is connected. I really don't know. We shall find out. If it doesn't work, we'll have to send the trucks all the way around to either here or here for the moment. Right, let's get the rail line up and running. So we want a new line. We're going to have to change the name of this. I am going to have to place signals in. So I want you to go there. Salford Central. Well, it's Manchester Docks, really. And then you're going to come out. You are going to head up onto the main line. Now it can go through around this way. No, it can't. Yes, it can. It can come all the way. We'll see where it wants to go, actually. So bring that to there. Right, you're having issues. Why is the having issues? Okay, right, now I want to add this in here. What I don't want it to do is absolutely break everything. What are you colliding with, my friend? Nothing. Okay. Collision with what? What are you colliding with? Right, if all else fails, try it from this side. It's colliding with something in here. There's something in here that I can't actually see. That's kind of weird. That is kind of weird. Right, so that's the snap point. To there. Collision. Nah, just build it. Build me thy thing. Right, I'm going to have to pause it. This is going to break absolutely everything. All I need is a section track. So that fans out there, so they can go on either side. I mean, if this works, right, I will take it. No, it doesn't. Okay, this is gonna break everything. Yeah, I just don't know. There's something in here that I can't select that is blocking everything. Okay, you go there, and you go over there. Collision. Yeah, there it goes again. It could be this fence. I think it is the fence. Right, so delete that one bit of fence there. Now the cows are free to roam. I'll have to add that bit of fence. Ah, so it was that bit of fence there. And it deleted a ton of fence over here. Could you not have just have done that anyway? So let's go fence. That's fence. Alright. Get me the fence line. Grab that. I want you to go from... Whoa, we're going to have to zoom up. Go there. And just head to there. Finish. Right. You are no longer free, my cow friends. I want to check this line. It's apparently good. Okay, the other line has worked as well. Now I want to see which way that's going to go. I would actually like them to stay off the main line, and yeah, there you go. Go on a freight line. This is our separate little freight line. Right, I am actually glad that I detailed this now, because the train is going to go down there. Yeah, go through there, head along past the old canals there, where I need to get some canal boats or something up and running, even though there is none on Steam Workshop. And then you're going to go in there. Right. Are you going to place a signal? No, not yet. Why are you not going to signal up this area? I don't know. Because I don't need to right now. I will do that offline. So this is freight rail. So go FRL. Okay. Paper. Yes. Manchester docks. So man. Just gonna put slash man docks to. Where the hell is this going? Newton Lee Willows. What's the name of this area? Bury Lane. No, there is actually a Bury on the map. So what is actually closest? I'm going to go Newton. Newton Paper Mill. We'll just say Newton, right? Newton. Okay. That is, for all intents and purposes, ready to go. So, do I have, push pause, Northumbrian in and or around, where are you? You are heading for waste. Okay, so when you get to Manchester, I'm going to send you back to the depot, right? The North Star, where is the... You are heading for Rain Hills, okay? The Phoenix, which is the other Northumbrian, is heading back up to Eccles. Okay, that's fine though. What we will do is we'll just release the Majestic and have it run on that line. So the Majestic is in this depot here to the left. So let's add this. Now I don't know how this is gonna look. I really don't, because there's no sort of covered goods wagons for the early days. Obviously this warehouse, yeah, these look way too big. They're huge. They're absolutely humongous compared to the actual train itself. Or are they? Yeah, I need something smaller. Right, the only other thing we have though at the moment, yeah, these just look too big in comparison with the train. Right, manage vehicle. Okay, goodbye. And these are the earliest wagons I can get that are covered cargo. Right, so our only cargo option is this. And there's an 1830s light goods van. Why did I not see this earlier, you idiot? Don't know. Or we could use L&MR all-purpose. Oh, I'm going to use that for logs and bricks and stuff. I'm going to use the coal wagons. Which one is better? 5? Okay, add these light goods wagons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 10. It's a monster. Right, autosave. Is that nicely timed? Possibly. Right, so you are now on your merry way. Now, what I'm going to do as well is I am going to release the planet. I'm going to release one of the planets. Once I get the other train, the other Northumbrian, off its route. So it was heading for Waste, which is down here. So Waste is there. How far did you get, buddy? How far did you get? It was the North Star, right? Rainhill. No, it certainly was not. The Phoenix. Is it Eccles? It was actually the Northumbrian. You're at Cross Lane Station. Right, once it empties its passengers at Manchester, I am going to send it back to a depot and it's going to be refitted for freight. It is rather dirty. Would they have washed trains back in the day? I suppose so. I don't know why you wouldn't. Yeah, but this rolling stock is seen, because I've been playing this game quite a lot. We've actually run on for quite a fair amount of length of time. Right, where are you, my friend? You're at Salford. Okay, so you've emptied some people. How many wagons have you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, that's fine, because the planet classes also have 8. The Northumbrian and the Rockets seem to work just fine with the 8 wagons on board. Right, across the road, there's our signals. And up you go. Now, I would 3 times speed this, but it will absolutely hammer the frame rate. It will absolutely destroy it. So I ain't going to do that. We'll just sort of leave it rolling. Once it gets into Manchester, I will send it back to the depot. It will be fine. I don't know which depot it's going to go to. I have no idea. I'm actually really interested to see where it wants to go. It should go back to the the Edge Hill train works. It may or may not do that. But we'll find out. Right, you are going to be dead slow going into here. Maybe let's just 3 times speed you for the moment. Right, so unload your passengers. Ah, right. I want to send you to a depot. Right, it's got 0 on board and off it goes. Right, so this will be repurposed for freight. It's heading for a depot. Again, we don't know which one it's heading for. But we need to get a few vehicles up here for the paper route. So that is something we need to do. Now, I don't have a depot over here. Yes, I do. Yes, you do. There we go. I want you to go to there. You're going to drop off paper and then you're going to pick it up and you're going to come back down. Let's have you painted in the green. Excellent. Let's change you to, I don't know, a different green. That's fine. Okay, I need to rename this. So this is Freight Road FRD. Well, it's paper and mail. What is going on with my spelling today? Paper / mail. You know what? I am just going to name this as Bury Lane. Bury Lane. Right, excellent. So we now know that is a thing. What we'll do is we'll just get like 1, 2, and 1, 2, and then we'll set them up. You go to paper and mail and for Bury Lane. Okay, so that is now a thing. Now what we need to do is take paper from here, or take the mail over to Liverpool. Now that is a massive journey, huge, absolutely humongous. So what we'll do is I will end the recording here and then we'll pop back on the go when stuff is ready. Okay, so we are back. I was following the Northumbrian as it was heading back to its depot, and it's actually went to a depot at Manchester Harbour, which I'm not displeased with at all. That is totally fine. So it's going to come down here and then we'll be able to change it out for freight, which will be magical. And then we'll get a route set up for it. Now, I don't know where my other freight train is. Where are you, my friend? The Majestic! Let's slow the game down. You were waiting. You're stuck behind a magical passenger train. That is unfortunate, my friend. It's okay, though. You're getting there. Right, what we need to check as well is if paper is actually being moved down here. Right, so nothing is being produced yet. It has logs stored. That is fine. It doesn't look like the paper has come on the go yet. There we go. You've got a tiny amount of logs, but okay. And these have been running for some time now, so where the hell am I? Go down here. No. Where's the wood cutting place? Right, it's here. Oh yeah, 65. We've got a lot of wood here. That's totally fine. But what I want to see is if this thing will pick up stuff. And I think we kind of need to see to make sure that the wagons over here are working fine. Yeah, they are. There's nothing for them there yet, but that's okay. Okay, so next route, or what we need to do is we'll head back over to Liverpool. You are actually in a depot. You're in this one. Okay, so the Northumbrian is in this depot on the left hand side, and we'll have to get it refitted. What we want to do though is add a new line. So we want to go from here, Bury Station, again, to there. Yep. And I want you to go all the way to the harbour in Liverpool. And you're going to go somewhere in there. Right, you do not like that as an option. Now, you can cross over there and go one way down here. That's totally fine. But why do you not cross over at that side? Right, let's... it could be an issue at Bury Lane, and I think that's where the issue could potentially be. So let's head over. Right, I don't think... Yeah, you can cross over to one side, but not the other. Okay. That is perfectly acceptable. Build that there, and now it works. Am I going to need signals for this? Probably, absolutely, 1 billion million %. Right, so you've split up here, which is awesome. You're taking some sort of shady route. I don't want you to do whatever the hell this is you are presently doing. So it's crossing over. No, just go on the left. Go on the left, my friend. In fact, I kind of want them to go on the right. Okay, so manage line. After Bury Lane, add a station. I want you to hit up this signal. And this signal only, not the station. So hit up that. Which it is doing, so that's fine. After Wapping Goods, I then want you to hit up this signal on that side, right? These are difficult to click on. Okay, now you're good. Right? You can fall back into the main line here. And yes, because this is more... That will also give them a chance to pass trains if they wish to do so. Now, the actual Wapping Goods tunnel... What say you, my friend? Right, click on that, click on that. Yeah, it's now going double down here. Right, that is really good, actually. So, this is FR Freight Rail, FRL, we'll say mail. We're just going to go Liverpool for this. I really need to fix this thing. Oh, what the hell is going on? What is going on with my spell? Right, paint you, and I believe it was that colour. Right, we'll try and keep the freight lines the same. Now, I need to add a train to this. Now, right now, because certain aspects of the industry chain are rolling, we should start to see paper coming in. So what I want to do is, you are in here, right, my Northumbrian friend. Let's just edit your consist. So you're now no longer doing that. Let's add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's only 9. Why did it take me so long to count that? Don't know. Right, my friend, you are going to go on FRL, mail, Liverpool. Off you go. Now, there's absolutely no signals here, so we might have some sort of issue. Hopefully it just, you know, goes the right way. That is all we can presently hope for at the moment. And I want to see, did my freight train make it down here? Now it's come off of the main line. There he is. Yeah, you're getting there. Faster would be better, you know. Head down here. Are you getting mail yet? No. No. Are you getting paper even? Right. I think that this is not speaking to that. Yeah, it's sort of just... It looks like it is. It kind of looks like it is, but I don't think that it is. It may be that it needs the first train to arrive down here. That's possibly gonna be a thing. But what I can do as well, right, so we've set up mail at least down to here. So what I need to do now is pick one of these depots. All of these are in range, which is fantastico. Which one do I want to use though? Right, probably the one at the far end. Okay, right, add a new line. Pop you from there, and one of you guys has to go up to here. Why do you guys persist in using the same platforms constantly? Give me a different platform on here. What the hell is this? 4? Nah, going on 5. 5's over here, right? The 2 mail lines, right? So one mail is coming in here and going to there. The other mail is going in there and then heading back out. This is confusing. Really confusing. And this is going to cause problems later. I don't even know what colour this is. I think it's that awful brown colour. Right, awful brown colour. It shall remain. Okay, let's make this... I think I've got this named as RD. Mail RD. Right, mail by road. Because I want the mail to be separate from the freight, at least on roads. Mail RD. No, I'm just going to say this is Liverpool Docks. Liv/Docks. Because this is going to take unsorted mail here and it's going to take mail back. Okay, so that should, for all intensive purposes, be the actual mail route. Now, because I removed a train from here, and I need to repurpose others, we're going to get the planet up and going. Right, in yellow. I can't wait to add the green ones. Right, let's have a look at this. It's cool. Starting to look a bit more like, you know, proper steam trains now. This is nice. It's very cool. I believe these were leather, right? Or were they? Steel? Like, did they have leather covers? Don't know. And these... These buffers are pretty sweet. I love it. It's a great model. Now I believe these have a top speed that are higher as well, but again they're limited by the L&MR, good old wagons here, which is fine. I don't want to set. I want trains that actually stick to a speed limit, which will be fine until we get to like the record-breaking steam trains, and then we'll just let them go on a free-for-all. We'll build them some nice straight tracks so they can get up to speed. That bridge, what is going on there? Why has that happened? Why have you built a pillar there, but then... Wait, that's not even part of the pillar. Because the pillar is here. It's just a... it's just an optical illusion. Okay. It's a glitch. Glitch in the matrix. Right, so you are heading out. Where are you going to first? Wave Tree Lane. Where there are... excuse me, a great many people. Indeed. We've clicked on Bobby Edwards. That was not the plan. Yeah, 245. Woofed. There's a lot of people there. Let's see if we can repurpose another Northumbrian class. So Phoenix, you're heading for Lee Green Station. So you are quite a fair distance off. What about North Star? North Star is heading for Rainhill. Are any of you guys near where I need you to be? Not really. But I think what we'll do is we'll also release the other two, because we know we're going to be repurposing some of these trains. Right. I'm looking for paper, people. No, negative on the paper. Right, I don't think this is in range. It says it goes right across this platform, and I don't understand why it's not just connecting from these tendrils. Right, let's configure this. You do have a street connection, so it should be connected, right? But normally you would see it go in here to these platforms. So yeah, I don't think that is an actual thing. So I'm going to have to build one that is closer somewhere, somehow. Do we just have it? Go down here. I think we're going to have to. I don't think I have any other option. Right, this freight train has only just arrived in here as well. Now, apparently you're waiting for a free path. So signaling this probably would have been a stellar idea. Right, which way do I want you to go? It doesn't really matter for here. These are going to have to be something or other. Right, I'm not going to do the signaling. I am annoyed that this is stuck. Which way do you want to go, my friend? Right, there's a signal there. Stop you. You're not sharing with anything else on the line presently, so I don't know why it is stuck. Trains are moving left and right. Okay. What we shall do is have you go... Wait, that's not right. Oh, because that's the wrong signal. Yeah. Okay, right. So, left, and these are UK signals. Right, it can now move. And I just sort of wanted to get it out of that dock area. Not that I think it's going to matter. I think this paper still will not work. Okay, we're back. I am a moron. Those of you who have watched this channel frequently know that I'm prone to making dumb mistakes. This time was no different. We are getting paper. The reason we were not getting paper is because I never set on any trucks or vehicles to go and pick up the paper. Et voila. Hence, no paper. Now we've got paper though. And paper is working fine. thus far. So our little freight train, the Majestic, is heading off to Bury Lane. Oh, look at the graffiti and the electrical. Yeah, that stuff definitely did not. I wonder. Well, graffiti that might have been a thing back in the days. Although it would not have been from a spray can. It would have been the good old bucket and paintbrush. Yep, nice German signal box there, but we have to sort of use the assets that we were given. And then this guy is going to head along nicely off to the great beyond. Now, I did upgrade this track, right? Yeah, you're kind of slow on the uptake there, my friend. Yes, this is now taking paper, and it will create mail, and then the other train coming from, I don't know, Liverpool docks, that's the one, will be fine. It will get mail, and then we'll be able to run mail back and forth to Manchester, and I'll maybe have the train stop. What we're going to have to do is wait for potentially get some Stephenson classes on the go to move mail. We're going to be shifting a lot of freight on this map, so we've already used up 2 of the Northumbrians, one to bring paper from Manchester to the middle of nowhere, and one to bring the actual mail back from the middle of nowhere to Manchester. Now, this train as well can potentially pick up said mail and get it heading on the way back, so we'll set that up later as well. But this episode has ran on for quite some time. We also need to set up the steelworks here. We need to set up the clay pit, collieries, the quarry, farms and stuff. So there's plenty to do on this map. We may not do everything. We may get some things up and running. But yeah, you are eventually going to get stuff. How's my Liverpool freight train getting on? How far did you... Oh, you're pretty much here. Right, there, Northumbrian. On your first mail route, you won't have anything yet. You won't get anything for a while. Actually, by the time it comes back from going back to Liverpool, I'm not going to sit them to wait for full loads or anything, because this is only a single platform. I'm sort of staying within the confines of what things may have been back in the day, and you know, I kind of don't want the trains to turn around as well, but I can't really think of any way to combat that, because there's nothing in Transport Fever that lets you detach a locomotive from a train and maybe go somewhere else. Turntables also are not in the game, so you can't send a train to a turntable or anything and spin it round, or detach the loco from the front of the consist, have it go down a siding, reverse all the way back up, and then join on to the train again. There's just no way to simulate or do that, so you have to have the trains flip around. But since we've got literally tons of passengers, I've not repurposed any of the other Northumbrians yet, but I will get on to it as soon as possible. As soon as one arrives in Manchester or Liverpool, I'll just send it back. But what we'll do is, we'll launch the other 2. So you guys go on to here, and we'll see them coming out in the lovely... Yeah, I much prefer the green. Look, it's a multicoloured train. Yellow, green, blue. But there is our planet class. And it looks great. I think it looks great. These models by Stephenson are really, really good. But there we go. The planet class is rocking and rolling. So we've added the planet class to the main line, and we've also set up our first mail route, and that will work. Albeit it will take time to embed in. It should have been really embedded in by now, but obviously I forgot to add the stupid trucks to the thing. What else did you forget to do? You also forgot to add trucks to the other side. Yes, there are no vehicles on here, but there is a depot. Where's your depot? Yeah, it's I kinda needed this space to build stuff, but it's okay, game. Each to their own. Now I'm not gonna have a lot on here. In fact, I think I'm only gonna have 1, 2, 3, and 4, because it's gonna take time for those trains to actually get to where they need to go. So this is mail, Liverpool docks. Okay, off you go. That will then signal that we need to take mail from other places. This road looks kind of stupid, does it? Nah, kind of actually. Yeah, it's dumb. But yes, we shall leave it there for that episode. So we've got our first goods train on the line, and I will finish the rest of it sort of offline, and we'll get stuff rolling. But yeah, the first goods train is on the go. This, obviously, the Northumbrian has been running for a while, and it looks slightly wrecked, but okay. But yeah, we'll leave it there for that episode. As always, if you did watch this and you'd like to leave a like, comment, or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there is more you would like to see in the future, then hit the subscribe button. I've been Danny Min, this has been Transport Fever 2 around the world in time, and I will catch you later.